Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
I went wandering off.
I know. Becky's like, where are you going? You have to sit in your chair. The music is starting, David.
The music's starting. But I wanted to talk to Jill before the show started, so I darted over that way.
Yeah.
And then, but I got back in time.
I'm so glad.
Okay. It's Monday.
Yes, it is.
Kind of feels like one,
Welcome to the program, David.
Thank you. And welcome to all of you. And we are celebrating again.
Yeah.
I don't want to even talk about it because I don't want to disturb the universe.
I want to talk about it because I know our bosses are watching, and I want to go to Florida for the big game. We're not allowed to say the word.
No. We have to pay money
Florida,
if we say
right?
the word, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a jinx or something.
But anyway, the Steelers are 8-0.
Yeah.
In case you're just catching up. They managed to beat Dallas yesterday. Although this game, it was once again very nerve-wracking.
So we had a good handle on the day yesterday, and so things get chaotic in my house.
Oh, I see.
So we had a good handle on the day.
On it.
And so I sat down to watch the game, and people called me out on Twitter.
Because
are you
already
watching the game?
You have said that you believe the reason they continue to win is that you have not been watching the game.
I've been so busy.
And so now we need to keep you away from any television or device.
Yes.
Because we can't screw up what's going on.
So I immediately stopped watching. You're welcome. And we pulled out another win. Although, as people are saying today, we didn't win, we just didn't lose.
That's a better way to describe it, I think. But
hey,
a win is a win, so we'll take it.
A win is a win.
Of course, some people are celebrating the Steelers' victory. Some people are celebrating over the election results. Other people are not celebrating at all, but obviously it was something that was major that happened over the weekend. And we're going to stick to our policy where we really, on Pittsburgh Today Live, we don't talk about politics.
We respect all of you too much.
It's kind of a politics-free zone, because don't we need a break from that occasionally?
Oh my gosh, I feel like people were glued to the TVs last week, and
and
I love what you said last week from CBS this morning. They called us the United States of anxiety. I feel like that's been the case since March anyways.
It's so true. This whole year has been a big knot of oh, what's happening?
I know. I really, Anyways, we won't talk about that. Let's talk about some fun stuff.
Let's talk about your weekend. So how was your weekend? We know you did not watch the Steelers game because you were a good, loyal fan.
I want to, exactly. I want to show you this first picture. We went down to the playground. This is our local park. And this beautiful tree down there is, soaking in the last of the reds and the yellows.
Right.
And obviously there's still a lot of green too, but what a beautiful weekend weather-wise. So we went down to the park. Frankie captured this picture. He was down there with us.
It was the leaves this weekend.
I know.
I thought the leaves were over, and yet there was such a great pop of color.
Yeah, so we had a great time at the playground. And then I want to share this with you because the girls have developed a secret handshake. This little slappy thing, and then that. There you go.
I love it. Although now that we showed it on TV, it's no longer a secret handshake, I guess. But I love that they came up with this.
Well,
and Rocco is unfazed by the whole thing.
Sunny's face turning away, like you could tell, there's some real fear that she's going to get slapped in the face one day. You can tell.
Boy. Okay.
You can tell. And then it was such a gorgeous weekend that we went to the zoo. And let me tell you, it was such a beautiful day to be there. And this was Rocco's first real, alert experience at the zoo. He's been there before, but as a newborn. So to take him there, he was just...
I love that he's mesmerized by what's happening in this town.
By the aquarium. He loves seeing the fish. He loves, all of it. He was just in awe of it all. So it was really cool to watch his expressions. I even saw Aaron Kleiber at the zoo. I saw one of Frankie's firefighter friends and his wife, who's a teacher at Lila's school. At the zoo. There was
all sorts of connections.
People in Pittsburgh were at the zoo this weekend.
You know what? It was a great weekend to do stuff outside.
Yeah.
So my first two pictures are not very exciting, but this is a picture from our back deck. You have been there before, Heather.
Yes, it's
beautiful.
So
it was gorgeous just to have some friends over on Saturday night. So we socially distanced on the back deck, and but that's the sun setting. and we thought, we're probably not going to be able to do this for another evening, you know?
Beautiful.
And then later on in the night, I took another picture because once again, so this is like, you know, the little Christmas lights around there. And I love the tree. There's just enough leaves on the tree to be artistic up above there. That's the tree where the squirrel lives, by the way, everybody.
Have you seen him?
I've not seen him lately. I'm afraid that he may be hightailed it out of town.
Well, his whole job was to be a pest. And now that you're friends with him, he's like, I guess I can go somewhere else.
I need to go somewhere
now.
else. It's not fun for him anymore. And so my last video is it's a picture of Marvin. So we brought out this toy that we thought Marvin was going to love. So this is my dad's cat, Marvin, relatively new. And Marvin just watched it and never went up to it. Oh, it was so frustrating because I wanted him to like embrace it, you know, and like, because he likes to play. Yeah. But he looked at this kind of like,
this is the best you got?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't do any better than this? So anyway, we're working on Marvin.
Much like Rocco and his sister's handshake.
Yes.
I don't need
not paying any attention
not
to
worried about it.
Well,
we got some really sad news over the weekend. I kind of just, when you saw, I got the push alert on my phone from the KDKA app. If you have the app, you probably got it too, about Alex Trebek passing away. And this is just, it's just so sad.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we all sort of thought he was doing better.
Yeah.
And I mean, to see him taping new episodes, of course, we learned it was spring of last year that he had stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Yeah. And he was looking good, I thought, in these most recent episodes that they've been taping. And in fact, they have enough episodes. I think the final episodes airs on Christmas.
Well, and this is what one of his colleagues said, and maybe the executive producer of the show said, that he actually taped his last episode 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. So to give you an idea of how dedicated he was to the show, to be as sick as he was and to still be working that hard, I mean, it just speaks to his character and who he was.
Yeah. Well, speaking of cancer and how difficult it is to deal with it, we want to share a really inspiring story out of the Norwin School District. These kids have embraced this project and they just know how to have fun with it too. So every year, the 5th grade class at Hillcrest Intermediate School gets creative with fundraising ideas to raise money to support families in their battles with childhood cancer. And so we have some video of what they did over the weekend. They took turns shaving their teacher's beard.
Well, and it's incredible. So this is part of the Shear the Beard, Brett Kiesel's event that he would do, and he would grow his beard.
Yeah, so this is their version of that.
This is their version. They raised $30,000.
Isn't that incredible?
$30,000.
So we should give a shout out to the teacher, Ryan Lynn. He's a 5th grade teacher, and we talked about this school in their fundraising last month on PTL. They have the Lemonade Wars fundraiser, and hey, I love that they're having fun doing it, and they're making a difference.
That's awesome.
And so we just wanted to share that as well.
Way to go. Way to go. And we've seen so many schools step up, too, for the KDKA Turkey Fund. I mean, these kids are so dedicated to helping others, and I just love it. Yeah.
All right, we're going to play a game because, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up, and if you are going to have a get-together, maybe it's going to be smaller than in years past, but sometimes it's hard to know what to talk about. So we're playing this, and if you don't want to talk about politics, we're going to...
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't bring it up. Table topics, this game. So we all have questions, and Ron and Selena are joining us, and we're going to go sort of around the circle and ask each other questions.
Okay, why don't you go first?
Okay, really? All right.
Well, you're in the box first.
Okay, if you could work as an assistant to anyone for a year, who would you choose?
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, good answer. Selena, you're next in the rotation.
This is tough. I don't know. I would have to say maybe Olivia Colpo, because I love her on social media. She was the Miss Universe.
Fire.
And she just has a cool life.
I didn't know who she was.
She is. Beautiful, talented.
Ron, how would you answer this?
Man, maybe someone on the Steelers or something. I don't know. Like,
can you be the assistant to yourself?
There we go.
That's the thing. Yeah, I wanted an assistant. That's what I'd be the assistant. All right, Heather, you're up.
Okay. What did you get into the most trouble for when you were younger?
Ooh, I know.
Selena, do you have an answer?
I have an answer. Well, I had a bad habit of always cutting my own hair. It was terrible. My whole life, this is all I did. My mom would get so mad. And the one time it was just awful. I gave myself a buzz cut up here. I have a picture. I'll have to show you guys.
Oh my goodness.
It was a buzz cut. I got in big trouble.
Okay, confession time. Ron, what about you?
You know, I'm kind of that normal kid. You know, I would always do most of my schoolwork, but there would always be like 1 or 2 questions at the end that I would not complete, and I'd turn it in, so I'd get in a lot of trouble for that. So that was, yeah.
I remember once, and my mom went outside for something, and I think it was just like the front porch, and I don't know how old I was, but I locked the door, knowing I was locking her out. And so, I mean, oh my God.
She was not happy with you.
There was some comeuppance afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know why I did that, but
I got in trouble, the most trouble probably. My mom was having a little get together with her nurse friends, and my sister and I decided that we would wrestle, but we strapped pillows, like we used belts and strapped pillows around, and decided to be the entertainment for the night, kind of like sumo wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
And then just started like knocking each other over. That was not, my mom was not pleased
that didn't go well.
with that behavior.
There you go.
Sorry,
There you
Mom.
All right, Selena, you're up with your question.
Ooh, I have some good ones.
Okay.
I'm going to go with this. What was your most memorable meal ever?
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, whose turn is it right now?
I'll
It's Ron's
go.
turn.
Yeah,
Let's go to Ron.
You know, I'm a Southern kid, born, raised at least in Arkansas. So we went to the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee, where they had the Walking of the Ducks every year. And I remember the meal was fantastic for the family. And then I got my dessert, which was a chocolate cake. And it was, my dad, it was horrible, and I wouldn't eat it, so I got in trouble. So that's why I remember.
Oh. Okay, mine isn't necessarily the best meal I've ever had, because I've had some like meals cooked in people's homes that I think were, Gary's made wonderful meals. But I will tell you, the meal that we consistently order is at the Skylon Tower at Niagara Falls. We always, when we're there, we're visiting, we go up, we always order the same thing, this filet mignon with potatoes, and it's such a wonderful moment, and I can't wait until we're allowed back in Canada.
He may not come back.
I know. Why are you not allowed?
I will come back.
I know, COVID.
I don't know, for me, I don't know if most memorable is hard, but I do remember like my first adult meal with my mom where I was able to get a glass of wine, and I even ordered like a coffee at the end that had peppermint schnapps. Like I just felt like such an adult after.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
yeah.
look at you.
All right, all good answers. And this is a great game. Unfortunately, we're out of time before Ron can ask a question. Hold on to your card, Ron.
All right,
We'll play this again because it's quite handy. All right, well, stay with us because there's much more ahead this hour. Coming up, tonight's the night when Miss Pennsylvania competes on the national stage for the title of Miss USA. So Selena sat down with the local woman who's representing us to find out about how she prepped for this pageant while busy running her own business at the same time.
Plus, look at this road crew. Do you recognize them, perhaps? Larry Richard, Jim Crenn, Rob Rogers, they're all coming up. They're wearing hard hats and construction vests to share news with us. On PTL First, about a new Yinzer product perfect for giving to all your Pittsburgh friends.
Yeah, they're there somewhere, trust us. And have you seen these banners around town? We are kicking off National STEM Week on PTL, and we are so excited about it. We're keeping it going all month long. Stay with us to see the exciting ways to get your children started on STEM careers.
Stay with us for all that and more ahead on this Monday, November 9th, 2020. And oh, did we mention we also have an adorable puppy on today's show? Don't go anywhere. More PTL is coming up right after this.